Awesome. All right, we are getting close. Hey, Nick. Hey, Chris. Welcome to our Teams call. Thank you so much for joining us. We are really, really thrilled. We had a ton of success doing this last year. And when I reached out to Nik and Chris Nikic, really the idea inspired me so much when I saw Chris's achievements over the last year. Chris is the current award winner for the ESPYs, the Jimmy V Award for Perseverance. And he did something that nobody else in the entire world did, which is amazing and inspiring to me and to many, many others. So welcome, Chris and his father, Nik. We can't thank you enough for joining us. We're going to show a quick video, and then Chris is going to speak to our teams, and then we'll do a little bit of a Q&A. But you are looking at the only person in the entire world with Down syndrome who was able to complete an Ironman. So for those who don't know what that is, and again, not a triathlon, an Ironman includes, and I think about which would be the hardest, a 2.4 mile swim, 112 mile an hour bike, and then after that, ran a complete marathon all in one day. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So Tim, I'm going to kick it back over to you. If we could show the quick video, and then we'll get a chance to hear about Chris and Nik's 1% better challenge every single day, which I think can be applied to any aspect of life, no matter where you are in business, in personal life, or any type of goal that you have in front of you. So thank you again, Tim. I'll kick it over to you, and then we'll go from there.
On October 6, 1999, Chris Nikic became one of about 6,000 babies born in the U.S. each year with Down syndrome, a condition that often results in cognitive impairment, developmental disabilities, and, in some cases, heart defects.
He was born with 2 holes in his heart, and so he had open heart surgery at just under 5 months. So that was his first challenge. They have things like small ear canals, which means the slightest little cold turns into something big. And so he's been sick his whole life.
Nothing's gonna hurt, sweetie, okay?
Heart surgery, 4 major ear surgeries, therapy sessions just to learn how to hold a fork. Nothing has come easy for Chris.
When you have a child with Down syndrome, you don't fit in. They don't get invited to parties. They don't get invited to anything.
I remember one time he said a kid called me stupid and ugly. And I said, well, how did that make you feel? He looked up and he said, it made me feel not happy.
Everything you do is a challenge. It's a fight. Other fathers don't get to experience that. You have to battle everything in order to just get them to be included.
When doctors say I couldn't do anything, the first thing came out of my mouth. Don't tell me doctor.
Chris loved basketball and golf. But in 2017, Chris's dad, Nik, discovered a Special Olympics triathlon program.
What happens if I beat you? The first step was we said, look, let's go find something we can do together, right? Because I know he likes to have fun. And I know we needed to interact together. And it was just the most amazing thing that's ever happened.
When he first started, Chris could barely swim the length of a pool, or even run a mile. Couldn't pedal a bike more than a few yards without falling. But he kept practicing.
The reason it takes kids with Down syndrome forever to learn how to bike is they have poor balance and their reaction time is slow.
Come on, finish it.
His first competition out of the 10 athletes in our area, he came in dead last. And he was happy when he got his award, and we praised him because he didn't quit.
They helped me, they encouraged me, and because of all this, I'm included.
Come on! But Nik Nikic wanted his son to take the next step in his training. He found Dan Grebe, a veteran of 15 Ironman triathlons.
I had never met someone with Down syndrome, and the first thing he wants to do is give me a hug. You know, and he says, "What's up, man?" And he gives me a big hug.
Hey, my hug, come on. All right, you did it.
In October 2019, Nik came up with a life-changing idea for Chris.
I thought, what if Chris could do something that's never been done? What an impact that would have on his life and others like him around the world. And I said, look, what if we just do an Ironman? He says, okay, what's that? I said, well, it's just a little longer than a sprint. And he said, okay, let's do it, Dad.
We're gonna wear the tether or something today, but it's not a punishment. It's so you and I can get used to it in case we need it, okay? Because in the race, I might get tired and I might need you to help me, or you might get tired and you might need my help, okay?
I thought he was insane. Even someone without a disability couldn't go from nothing to an Ironman without, like, essentially killing themselves.
One more time. Down, up.
There were other doubters, too. When Grebe sought the advice of his own Ironman coach to help create a training plan for Chris, the coach refused.
Coach says, no, I'm not designing a plan. I said, why not? He said, he can't handle the ocean swim. It's too dangerous. And then he's going to fail. And then I said, do me a favor. Let me just answer this question for me. I said, if Chris was a 20-year-old without Down syndrome, would you design a plan for him? He says, I would. I said, okay. I need you to give my kid the same chance you would give anybody else. That's his whole year plan. Every day he stands up there and writes down what he achieved for the day.
Here are my 3 dreams, actually: to get this house, to get a car, and then to marry a smoking hot blonde from Chicago. And the goal is Ironman in November 7. We have to get 1% better every day.
I came up with this concept called 1% Better, a way to track progress a little bit at a time, not to overwhelm anybody, not to make it too big a deal.
He's not making huge gains, but he's building small levels of foundation that over time become so strong that they overwhelm, and that when he completes this Ironman, he can complete anything. His dreams become possible.
Let's go.
Chris had 10 months to prepare and train for the event.
Every day is something. So he trains 13 out of 14 days, minimum 3 hours a day, maximum about 7 or 8.
But just a month before the Ironman, Chris had worked his way up to 18-mile runs.
All the way, keep coming, all the way.
I'm so proud of you, baby. That was the best ever. How do you feel, baby?
I need you.
You need me? Okay.
He's got an amazing dad that you can look to him, and he's the one that said, don't worry, he'll pick it up. Give it a couple more weeks, he'll pick it up.
What time is it?
It's game time, baby!
Are you sure?
It's game time, baby!
Are you ready for Ironman?
You are Ironman ready. Nobody gets in the way of Chris Nikic's dreams.
I was nervous because he had never done any of those distances on their own. And now he's going to do all 3 of them at the same time. The time limit is 17 hours, and we had one goal, which is to finish on time.
The way they were in my mouth, I knew that I had to calm down, to get breath, and keep going.
When we completed the swim, we were about 15 minutes ahead of time, so I knew that we had a really good chance to finish this race.
All right, Chris, looking good, buddy.
He came off the swim fully prepared to tackle the bike.
Hey, we fight through the fake pain, right? Yeah. We're gonna fight through the fake pain on the bike here.
Yes.
Have fun, buddy. Surprise everybody and show what you got.
We always say, in an Ironman, it's not 3 events, there's 4 events. There's always an additional item that shows up on these races, and you never know what that will be.
Everything is going as planned until about 20 miles into the ride.
Is there any bothering your feet?
That's when one of those unforeseen moments, the feared 4th event, happens when Chris steps on a hill of fire ants during a nutrition stop.
What's the matter?
He had literally hundreds of ant bites. When the race was over, there was so much poison in his ankle that he had boils this big.
1, 2, 3, go. Pedal, pedal, pedal.
And then, about 50 miles into the ride, Chris begins to accelerate on a steep descent.
On your brakes.
So I yelled out, Chris, slow down. and he heard me, and at the same time he grabbed his right brake, he hit a bump, and he went into a skid. I could hear him make contact with the ground. I'm thinking, oh my God, this cannot be the end of this race. This is not how this story ends. Chris is standing up, literally going, Dan, I crashed my bike. I crashed my bike. And he's all excited. He's got a huge smile on his face.
It really makes you an Ironman.
Ironman. You stop it. Stop it. You stop it. It's gonna be crazy.
The fire ants had cost Chris nearly 25 minutes. Bike crash, another 15.
Get it. Now it's just a run.
A 17-hour finish time was suddenly in jeopardy.
This is gonna be the best run of your life.
You sure? Yeah.
At the end of this run are your dreams.
Hey, Chris, we're only 24 miles away from a six-pack of Corona.
He was keeping a pretty good pace up until about mile 10. At mile 10, he had slowed down to almost a crawl.
Fighting exhaustion, Chris wants to release a tether that connects him to Grebe for pacing and safety purposes. Doing so could end his chances of finishing in under 17 hours.
I know, you're not. No, you have to run, son.
Chris was so bad at that point that I think we needed to call in Nick.
Come on, let's keep walking. How's my boy?
If I didn't go there and help him mentally, he would have quit. So he said, Dad, I don't want to do this anymore. I reminded him of his dreams. He says, I don't want my dreams anymore.
I know it hurts, but you're an Ironman. Get ready.
I know what's all about. Like way behind. I know.
Let's go, ladies. Run. Run.
At first, I wanted to stop. Instead, I kept pushing through. I knew that my dream was coming.
Consumed by fatigue,
No walk.
overwhelmed by pain,
What's hurting? Your feet?
Chris battles himself and that 17-hour clock.
It's blisters.
Okay, it's okay. Those are fake pain.
Fake pain.
It's real.
As he wills his way through the final half of the marathon.
Your dreams are right here.
Because Chris processes patterns easier than mileage, to get back on pace, Grebe tried a new technique when it mattered most.
1, 2, 3, go.
We're gonna run for 10 cones. We're gonna walk for 2.
Let's jog up there. Ready? Start down.
Get to the grid.
Just up to where all those people are. Come on. To the grid.
We actually started running faster miles at mile 20, 22 than we ran at 9 and 10.
Come back here.
You're going home, Chris. You're gonna be an Ironman.
As we finished, I said, Chris, this is your moment. Go have it. And I let him go ahead of me.
Chris Nikic!
And we heard those famous words.
You are an Ironman!
The greatest thing that Chris did by crossing that finish line is he provided hope.
I'm so
Put
proud
your
of you.
hands together
That's
again for the history today. Oh my gosh,
When I saw him coming towards the finish line, I started first thinking about other parents and their little kids with Down syndrome can now look at Chris and say, our child can accomplish something.
He's my hero. He's always been. Just so proud. Sorry.
So Chris, when people tell you you can't do something, what do you say to them?
I say, I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Amazing, story. You are an Ironman, and we're proud to have you here with us, Chris. For those who don't know, my sister-in-law is Down syndrome, and to have a chance to interact with anyone, and they are extremely special. And I hope everyone on this call can be impacted or can interact with someone that is gifted as Chris. So thank you guys. Nick and Chris, the floor is yours. If you guys want to take a few minutes and talk about it, but we are really, really proud to have you part of Kavaliro and the Roundtables teams today.
Thank you, man. My name is Chris Nikic. And my topic is 1% better, the road to full potential. About me, I have a Down syndrome accent, and I speak like I am from the deep south. I just graduated from high school. I'm a pro speaker, and as you can see, I'm adorable, single, and available.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
My success is built around habit. I get 1% better every day. This is a human habit, the kind that makes you smaller, faster, and better every day. It takes longer to create, but man, does it change the world. My mission is to honor God's gift of life by being the best I can be, so I can give hope to others like me, as my story is reaching millions around the world. We all have limitations, but we can all work harder and get better. My story is about overcoming obstacles and limitations by getting 1% better each day so I can inspire others to reach their full potential. I have a two-step plan to achieve my goals. Get 1% better, work hard. The problem is, on the food, fear game, and my couch, everything is harder for me. It took me 6 months to learn how to ride a bike. I had many obstacles. At 5 months, I had open heart surgery. At 3 years, I need a walker to walk. At 12, my neck was too weak for dizzy rides. At 17, I had 4 major ear surgeries. My hardest obstacles were no expectations and being excluded from everything. No excuses. I could use my obstacles as an excuse. I don't do excuses. My coaches won't take them. Instead, I work hard to get 1% better each day. My choices, success or excuses. I choose success. My decision, after 4 year surgeries, I gained 40 pounds and I was in best shape. This year, we set a goal to do an Ironman. The problem was, I love golf and basketball, but not swimming, biking, or running. Other than that, I was great for an Ironman. Example, how I built a 1% better habit. I need a strong core, so on day one, I did 1 push-up, sit-up, and squat. I add one every 2 days. But I'm in Florida, I was up to 200. Now I'm up to 380. But I'm in Hawaii, I'll be up to 500. Unimaginable on day one, but possible with 1% better habit. I'll follow a plan to get 1% better each day. The goal of 1% better is to be successful. Success for all of us is being the best you can be. The average person uses a 1% the potential. I've less potential, but by using more of it, I can be successful. Imagine what you can achieve if you get 1% better each day and use more of your potential. August 2019 State Championship. I really wanted to win. but the problem is a competition. They're older, faster, no Down syndrome. In March, the gap between me and number one was 5 minutes. But the good news, by August, it was only 25 minutes. Lucky Lake is a 1,000 meter open water swim, so while others took a break, I continued to get 1% better. On 9/11, my first swim across Lucky Lake, I sent to our Christmas camp. My dad said, why not do something extraordinary? You could be the first person with Down syndrome in the world to do the Ironman. So we set the goal Ironman November 2020. But I made a commitment. I asked my dad, what do I need to do? He said 3 things. Get 1% faster each day, work hard, eat more rice from Chipotle. Yes, I knew I could do it. Then I asked, why should I do it? My dad said, write down your dreams, monkey. So I wrote down my dream. I want to make my own money so I could buy my own house, buy my own car, marry smoking hot blonde from Minnesota. My dad said, if you sit on the couch playing fear game, you never get a dream. But if you do an Ironman, become a successful public speaker, you will have a chance to get a dream. So 1 year ago, I was an average kid with Down syndrome. I finished dead last in a 14-mile Special Olympic triathlon. I told my dad I wanted to be world champ. He said, okay, this is my plan. So I wrote my dreams, my goal, and did my percent pass every day. So I went to work to hit my goal and get my dream. After then, I was on track until March. COVID canceled everything. No gym training, no lakes to swim in, no bacteria to Everyone said that's right, but dad said no. My dream was bigger than the obstacles. We found a way to train in the home and neighborhood. Even a bike crash did not stop me. People ask, why don't you quit? Because my dream is bigger than my pain. May 9 was a big test, half Ironman, 7.3 miles. The problem was, it's canceled. A month earlier, I crashed my bike and could not train for 2 weeks. People said, let's wait until we recover and things get better. So what do you think we did? That's right, we scheduled our own on the same date, May 9th. Why? Because those are goal on my calendar. I finished it in 8 hours and 25 minutes. Now, we had 6 months to train for the Ironman. People said I should wait because every Ironman around the world was being canceled. They said it's 5 to 10 times harder and I need my time to train. What do you think we said? No, they canceled through our own event. Before and after November 7th, every Ironman in the world was canceled. But on November 7th, 2020, Ironman froze on, and guess what happened? That's freaking right. This is me today, the first person with Down syndrome to do the Ironman and set a new world record. Do you think it was worth it? Yes, I'm so blessed. Special Olympics made me champion ambassador, gave me the final award, and 5 minutes for the USA Games. Ironman made me global ambassador and finally to Hawaii. There's a documentary about me. DC Community Hills Welcome, nominated for Sports Illustrated Inspirational Story of the Year. Guinness give me a new world record. We just released a children's book. The 1% Bachelor book is coming in October. I won the Louis Global Sports Moment of the Year Award. I just won the Greenfee ESPY for perseverance. And best of all, I'm healthy, happy, and making my own money so I can get my dream. My success is based on one habit. I get 1% better each day. My 1% better challenge. I have a mission to inspire more of you to help more people like me. Start by developing a 1% better habit in life. Help one special needs person to do the same. Let's make the world better for others like me. Please get involved. Take a 1% better challenge and have someone like me. Go to my website, chrisnikic.com, and pre-order our 1% better book. Follow me on Instagram. Thank you, may God bless you.
Oh, thank you, Chris and Nick. You are proof that anything is possible, and you've inspired us all. And we'll make sure to share that. Chris is currently training for the Hawaiian Ironman, which I told his father that we just open up our Hawaii operations and have a good presence in Hawaii. So this meeting, and by the way, these are folks who are also Orlando residents, which is just and Nick has a successful Salesforce practice. So the common denominators were there in the universe. So we will support you on your mission, Chris, for training in Hawaii, and we will pre-order that book and certainly follow you on Instagram. And we can't wait till you find that smoking hot blonde in Minnesota or Chicago, and you deserve all the 6 packs of Corona in the world, especially for Friday happy hour. But thank you again. If you don't mind, if we could open it up to a question and answer, Tim, maybe if you see anybody spotlight, but feel free, guys, if you have any questions. I see Mark Moore. Mark.
Hey, so I'm in Hawaii quite a bit. It looks like it's going to be in February. We've got about 60 people working on that island, so we'll get a crew out at the end of that race. Make sure we're cheering you on. I know, actually, we have I think I don't know if Cam's on the call, but I know she's completed an Ironman, and she told me just how hard that was. So, congrats, man! Thanks again for being here with us.
Thank you.
Hey, Chris, I got a question for you. Is there anything you dislike more than fire ants now?
Nope. I can't like the marathon because it makes my butt cute.
The marathon makes your butt cute?
And like one day my dad caught me running, and then like he noticed that my butt's getting cute. And then he told me that
you from all the
he
ladies.
wanted to protect it, but I said, Dad, knock it off. And he's like, what did you say? I'm like, you heard me, you knock it off.
All right.
And then now every day I'm running, and my butt's getting cuter.
Public meeting. You
and
can't
more
talk about your butt
freaking
anymore.
adorable.
All right. Well, you can't keep talking about that.
You know I can.
No way. Let's talk about something nice.
That's nice.
Hi, Chris. My name's Nicole, and I just want to say that you truly inspire me. I also have a cousin who has Down syndrome, and she's 21. She's not a hot blonde, but hey, you know, she's here in Orlando. She lives over in Lake Nona. She goes to Lake Nona High School. She's graduating this year, but I just want to say you do inspire me. I followed your story. We're very big. Our family is very big in the community here in Orlando for children with Down syndrome. So I have followed your story, and I want to say you're a big inspiration, and continue. I can't wait to see you win the Ironman in Hawaii. Super exciting. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, hon.
Well, and he's doing the just as warm-ups for the Hawaii Ironman. He's doing the Boston Marathon next month. Then he's doing the New York City Marathon in November, and then the Disney Marathon in January, and then just kind of training in between, getting ready for the Ironman. Oh yeah, and next week, the week after, he's playing in a Pro-Am in Nebraska. He was invited to a LPGA Pro-Am to play and then speak to the executives of Walmart. So he's got a little bit on his schedule.
What's your frequent flyer mile status at this point? Are we platinum, executive platinum? Where are you at?
We're just getting started. We're trying to get the attention of the airlines and see if they can do something for them.
Yeah.
Like it.
They should. And Nick, you told me that the 1% better concept was one that you had developed and incorporated in your business, and it really can be applied to any aspect of your life.
Yeah, it really is. I developed it for our sales transformation practice around Salesforce, on how to help people get good adoption of Salesforce, how to improve their sales skills. And so part of it was having measurable KPIs that you could track. And we built an entire coaching program around the 1% better methodology to help managers coach their teams and look at metrics in Salesforce to drive performance. Because people are trying to change too fast. And when you try to change too fast, it doesn't work. It actually backfires on you. And so we designed this 1% better concept as a way to build continuous improvement and a culture of just always getting better. And we find that that is a more permanent way to build the kind of lifestyle that you want. So whether it's exercise or getting a better education or transforming a sales organization, the principle is the same. Build something that becomes a lifelong habit, and then you will always achieve your goals as long as you're patient and develop that habit. The get rich quick or get stuff done quick has a lot of negative repercussions, and it often backfires. The 1% philosophy is about creating a permanent habit.
Hi, Chris.
It's a simple concept, but it's so brilliant. Thank you for sharing that. Go ahead.
Hi, Chris. My name is Christina. It's such a pleasure to see you and meet you. You've been such an inspiration. I have a question for you as a fellow golfer. How do you suggest I keep my drive straight and long?
I've been I'm doing irons all day.
So you went from the driver to the irons. That's how he does it.
Yeah.
That's tough. Well, thank you very much for sharing your story.
The iron would be like put the ball way far out of the fairway.
Yeah.
And then
and it keeps it straight, doesn't it?
And then when the horse far away, I basically get the same iron. And then I would let's say, for example, if I play in Nebraska with the women pro golfers, and okay, so my first tee box, I will tee off. Then it goes into the fairway, so it goes up in the air and in land in the fairway.
Always.
Then, when the horse far away, I take some iron and I would bomb it out there from where I was there in the fairway, and it would go up in the air and it would never stop.
All right, well, you answered her question.
And it would keep going and going.
And he'll keep going all day if you let him.
And going until the ball hits
All right.
the pin,
Next question.
flop in the hole.
Hey, Christina, you got to report back to us if that works.
Oh, what, baby?
Hopefully
Hey,
that answers
Chris.
the question. 2 long irons.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris. My name's Kim. I'm out of Orlando. Thank you again so much for sharing your incredibly inspirational story. It really makes me want to get up and start doing some crunches and some push-ups right now. Start getting ready, my 1%. After a big race or an Ironman or a marathon, what's your favorite thing to eat?
Chipotle all day.
That's delicious.
I would get like extra rice and guacamole, corn, cheese, so that I get like half fried, half brown, and then I get black pinto, and then I get chicken, and then I definitely add 2 scoops of brown, and then 2 scoops of white, and then I basically get the salsa, corn, cheese, and quark.
That's awesome.
This was so heavy, that I would say, Dad, this is the energy I'm going to get because tomorrow I'm doing a sprint, okay? Dad, I gotta swim. I gotta eat this. And then I'm gonna bike, I'm gonna eat this. And then I'm gonna do a marathon, I gotta eat this. It's like, son,
Buddy, do you want to invite some of them to
I
come
am
work out with
going
you?
to stay away from the pool.
All right.
And I'll keep working.
That's enough
as
about
you
food.
keep on coming over with your prayer and snark.
Hey, that's enough about food. Do you
It's
want
my
to
favorite topic too.
I'll definitely invite these two.
Oh, the ladies?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. The ladies can work out with them.
And then
I would love to.
Yes, and Chipotle needs to hire Chris as a brand ambassador. We need to work out that deal for sure. You need all that protein, Chris, for how hard you work out. Any maybe final questions, guys, and we'll let these guys get on with their day.
Not really a question, but just a comment. Chris, absolutely amazing what you've accomplished and beyond inspirational. But as a father, Nick, you're an inspiration.
Yeah. If I can just chime in, I've had the benefit of speaking with Nick past couple of weeks, and conversation we had yesterday. I wanted to reiterate to the group how much I appreciate you. Just having 2 kids on my side. I found myself past 2 weeks just reiterating your 1% philosophy, and honestly, it's been phenomenal. Chris, you're an absolute inspiration, man, and I just want you to keep doing what you're doing. So congratulations and thank you.
Thanks. And one more thing. I'm gonna buy a house, and then maybe you don't know about this house, but it's gonna be fancy. And I got a high lady, and she's from the Mayo Clinic in Gainesville. And oh my gosh, she is like sweet, lovely, and charming. And when I got back up there, her reply to me would be, Chris,
all right,
I'll be honored and a privilege to go on a date with you.
Hey.
And I'm like, what date? And it's just like an official date.
Hey, enough about your
And
dates.
like, okay.
They don't want to know about your dates.
Well, they gotta know.
Hey, I'm going to wrap it up with just one note. Thank you for that final comment. Which
hey, Nick, can I just jump in real quick? I just want to say big ups to Chris. I mean, I'll be completing my first Ironman October 9th, the same day that you will be completing yours in Hawaii. I'll definitely be thinking about you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. That should be awesome.
And I would love to work out with Chris anytime.
Are you in Orlando?
Yes, sir.
Oh, call us, please. We like yesterday. He went for a 15-mile run around Baldwin Park. You know, we do a lot of workouts around here and in Claremont, right, different places. So please.
Yeah, I've checked you guys out in Claremont, and unfortunately, I didn't have the courage to come say hi, but I'll definitely be bridging that gap.
Awesome. And what I was going to wrap up with the 1%. Look, if we all who have children just take that concept and teach our children how to develop a 1% better mindset, you do that for a year for your child, you set them up for the rest of their life. They can't help but have enormous success and reach their full potential. And at the end of the day, if Chris's story does that for you and helps you to build a habit for your children that helps them, reach their full potential, then we feel like, our life has meaning and purpose, and we always appreciate this kind of opportunity. So anything you can do to promote this message, pre-order the book, tell someone about it, and let's just get the message out there and helping people think about how to prepare their kids for reaching their full potential, then I think we're doing something good in the world.
There's no doubt that you are, and we are blessed that you guys joined us. We just shared an email that includes, again, the contact information, how to pre-order the book, social, and how to make a donation. And we promise you, we're going to support you in Hawaii, Chris. Have a great weekend, and thank you again so much.
Thank you all. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Wow.